Welcome to everyone, viewers and coins of the vault alike. I am Tatsumari, and today we are going back into Maplestory because last night I did a little bit of a stream, and I'd forgotten how long the storyline was for Cernium. So I wasn't able to complete the whole thing, mostly because, one, I was really tired, two, because I also had a earlier workday in the today. Well, being that I wanted to make sure not only to get through this new section of the game, but also to make sure and bring you guys along for the ride. So, in that case, I'm going to turn the music down a little bit while I'm talking over here just to kind of wrap things up here. I'm going to be trying to finish the Cernium storyline tonight. So I wanted to be sure and at least bring you guys along for the ride so that way you could also be caught up on the story so far. Last night, we managed... I will leave a link in the description below for part 1, so that you can catch up if you need to. Or I did leave one, actually. We got some information that Grandis, the home of the... the Nova, excuse me. The Nova, the Flora... basically all the places that most of the newer classes came from, like Kaiser, Angelic Buster, Arc, I believe Ilium, and there's a couple of the classes I can't remember right off the top of my head what they are. But whoops, I guess I forgot to change that. They are all from the world Grandis. Now, for the longest time, Grandis and Maple World were separated. But since the fall of all three Transcendents in Maple World, who was Reen, the goddess of time, Rene, maybe it is here? I'll have to double check. Rene, Alicia, and the Black Mage, since the fall of them, now it has allowed the re-merging of Grandis and Maple World. They are converged. The giant convergence has happened. And then after that, we got an invitation from one Prince Carlisle to go and visit his city, Cernium, the holy city. And trying to form an alliance, so to speak, with him. We'll see how far we get on that front, but for now, be sure, and if you are a viewer coming in from outside the vault, be sure and like and subscribe below so you can make sure you catch everything I do so you don't miss a thing. One final announcement. I will also put a post up here. I am actually going to start moving my streams from YouTube. I'm going to start moving them over to my Twitch channel. I've had my Twitch channel for a long time, but I wanted to experiment a little bit back and forth, and I'm still experimenting, let's put it that way. So this Sunday's stream, I am actually going to hold over on my Twitch channel. We'll kind of see how things run from there, and I'll be sure to I'll still put up the clips on here on the YouTube channel, but the streams themselves will be over on my Twitch channel for the foreseeable future. So we'll see what happens there. But for now, let's get started as to why you're really here. Oh, I need to turn this up a little bit. So that way, when the actual clips do stuff, that they actually come through on the clips. For now, oh, that's right. When we got to Cernium, the people really didn't seem to trust us all that much. So I think it was either Carlisle or Adia who suggested that we should, quote-unquote, sightsee around Cernium. And if there are any people around, that we should ask them if they need some help. Try to show that we of Maple World aren't really a bad sort. So let's get on to that. Okay, so our first guy right here is Old Man. Come on. There we go.
You don't look like you're from around here. Our first time in Cernium.
That's right.
A visitor? Well then, you're talking to the right man. I can tell you all about our city. Most importantly, Cernium's rulers are loyal to the sun god Mitra. So their entire castle here is devoted to worship. That's why Cernium has become a haven for everyone who believes in the ancient gods. The northern temple is devoted to the sun god Mitra. The western temple worships the dawn god Nirota, and the eastern temple honors the flame god Spisa. Maybe it's Spisa. Calling them temples is a stretch, though. All they did was put a few banners here and there.
What about the less than welcoming people wearing hoods when I got here? Who are they?
You mean the heretics?
You call them heretics?
They abandoned their faith, didn't they? I can't really blame them, though. It's been a long time since we heard from our gods. I'm rambling now. Don't worry about the heretics. The prince is always vigilant. He'll keep us safe. Now, I could blabber on all day, or you could just see things for yourself. Why not visit the temple to the left first?
Right. Oh, cool. Oh, these guys' suits right here. These guys are actually pretty cool. I actually like kind of their whole getup. If I have extra time and I have a little extra money, maybe I'll actually make one of those. I mean, I know the story ahead of hand, but still, I actually kind of like their getup. Little kid. Oh, kind of a cutscene here.
What's that weird smell? Another pilgrim. Welcome. I can tell you about the temple.
Oh, he's clearing his throat. Excuse me.
The building on your left is the temple of Nirota, god of dawn and dusk. It was built centuries ago when Nirota's orders conquered Cernium. Nirota's order conquered Cernium, okay.
So the emblem on the blue flag is for the dawn god Nirota?
Yep. The dawn priests meet at the same time every day and pray to each other. They think Nirota's spirit lives inside everybody.
What if there aren't any other priests around at the time?
I heard they pray to their own reflections.
You don't say.
Uh-huh. And Nirota looks like a dark blue deer that's super beautiful.
You know, that actually starts to kind of remind me of I think it was the ancient guardian spirit, I think it's called, from Elden Ring. In the clips here, I'll put up a little thing on the screen for you guys to check it out. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
It only appears to those who possess a tranquil heart. Maybe if you're really lucky, you'll get to see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if you stare at it long enough, the sun will rise between its antlers. But don't blink, or it'll be gone. The Dawn Priests train themselves not to blink just to prove their devotion.
That's strange. Oh, hello.
Here we go again.
What's going on?
The Flame Priests are about to start. The Dawn Priests don't really like it. They say it's too loud. Anyway, I did a good job of explaining, right? Well, I thought since I gave you such a nice tour, you might help me out too.
Oh, you want misos?
No, I just need a favor.
That sounds like work. Adia did say she wanted to make a good impression.
It's nothing hard. There's just a seagull problem in the western part of the castle. They're pooping everywhere.
Oh boy, I can empathize, kid.
The Dawn Priest can't chase them away because they can't see them very well. All that not blinking and staring at the sun, you know. They asked me to do it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, sure, I see why. So you want me to chase off the seagulls? Guess I'd better head to the western ramparts. All right. Sir? All right, let's get a little power going. All right. Did I miss something? I did. Okay. All right. Ah! A little bit of a load lag. Oh boy, this is gonna be a little bit of a deal. Especially since I have to basically just brute force it. Okay. Ah! No! Okay, give me a second here. I actually need to... I think... Did I have... Oh yeah, I have my power stuff on. Okay. So yeah. This is gonna take me a bit. Alright. Oh, you know what? I should bring out my familiars. One of them gives me a big boost in strength. The other one, I haven't gotten enough cards for it. Okay, let's see if this... Oh, nope, it just does a bunch of damage. I'll take it. I'll take all the help I can get, because I gotta kill 100 of these things. And I don't have the actual power that I need! Alright, so let's, we gotta fire up a little help here. Alright, so this will help it go through a little better. Because I believe this skill that I'm currently using, this fire blade little thing, I believe ignores a lot of monster damage or a lot of defense, so it can punch right through to their health. It's actually quite helpful, especially when I don't have the power to currently overcome their little shield-looking thing. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little hexagonal thing that pops up. You can see it right here. It's the same thing that happens in the Arcane River. It's a little annoying, but what are you gonna do? I think it's part of the storyline or something like that. Alright, cool. Hawkeye! Okay, let's dismiss you guys for the moment.
What brings you out here?
You quickly explain.
That rascal got you too, eh?
Hey, Isn't that Saren over there?
The enemy detachment is just beyond the reach of our arrows. So far, they're only shouting the occasional threat. Up to now, we haven't given them much thought, but their numbers are steadily rising.
Understood. Please keep an eye on the situation and notify me immediately if anything changes.
That Guardian must be commanding the garrison. I heard only Celestials have got wings like that.
Really?
People here are pretty fond of her, as a matter of fact. They say she's a trustworthy lass. But her own order seems to think differently. Might even hate her.
Odd. Oh, she left.
If you're looking for something to do, you can chat with the Dawn Priest at the Western Ramparts. Something's wrong.
Why not you, Hawkeye?
I'm off to battle a pirate's oldest foe, seagull poop.
I should head through the portal on the right into Western Ramparts.
Ah, no, don't want to deal with that guy.
The Dawn Priest. Okay. What have you got for me, bub? I don't see you with the... Didn't I see you with the Guardian Serum before? Is there something I can help you with? Yes. Please tell the Guardian that the Flame Priest's pyrotechnic antics are disrupting our morning prayer. I suspect they are deliberately attempting to sabotage our dawn prayers. Why don't you tell them yourself? I have, many times, but their hearing's bad, and they don't understand a word I say. I blame the explosives. But if the Guardian spoke to them, they'd have to pay attention. You'll help me, won't you? Thank you. I believe you'll find the Guardian near the Eastern Ramparts. Eastern Ramparts.
Away we go!
Okay, go through the portal over here. Whee! Oh, hello. Little kid again. You little...
Another pilgrim. Well, hey, you're the one from before.
Yeah.
If you like my first story, you'll love my story about Spisa's Sanctuary of Red Flames.
I will.
Yeah, you see, when the ancient gods were still around, Spisa's followers could use fire magic. But when the gods disappeared, they couldn't use the magic anymore. After that, most of Spisa's followers left the order. But some stayed and figured out how to make exploding powder that worked like their old powers.
Exploding powder?
Yeah, see? Look there.
Oh. Oh, hold on. I need to get some water. There's one thing that Maplestory does do right a lot of the time. I think it's the music. That's better.
They're scattering the black powder around so they can cause explosions. They say the better the blast, the more dedicated you are to Spisa.
Huh?
This looks like fun. I want in. I want in. Whoa. Ah! Oh, Tatsu.
What in the world?
Wow, look at that. That explosion made some flame monsters. I'll bet the priest could use the help to get rid of them. What do you say?
You ask an awful lot of favors.
Aw, don't be like that. The monsters probably went to the top of the ramparts. You can do it.
Well, here we go.
More power!
Once again. Oh, gotta go here. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Stay away, you seagull. All right, let's bring out these guys again. And can we use? Yes, we can. All right, this way we can help us out here. The sweet sounds of battle. We're gonna use fire. Fight fire. I think that's like the main attribute for warriors, at least the explorer warriors in Maplestory. Specifically the hero class. It's usually fire. A lot of their stuff has to do with fire. For instance, this is basically just a big swath of fire flashing around. Then, of course, we got that, which is basically a big explosion of fire. And you see our main attack is basically a big swath of fire. Then we got the World Reaver, which is another, like, cut of fire. So much fire. And then, of course, we got the ability to summon a fire blade, which lights its targets on fire. We got summoning fiery blades from down above. Cause big fiery explosions all over the place. And then we got this, which is just absolute annihilation. One of my more powerful skills, but it only lasts like 15 seconds. Which is kind of sad, really. Okay, so we're almost done with all the little fire spirits. Killed 5 in a row that time. Nice. Yay! Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. It's too hot in the kitchen. Right. Wait. City Ramparts. Wait. Eastern City Ramparts 1 talked to Checky. Oh, I think I missed Checky on that side. Yep, I did. He's all the way at the other end of the stage. Checky, you lovable bear, you. Let's get rid of you guys.
Sorry I caused all those monsters. I hope you didn't get singed or anything.
I needed to come this way anyway. Have you seen the Guardian?
Last I saw her, she was headed to the ramparts on that side. What's going on?
You quickly explain.
Flame priests have their own grievances.
Oh, hold on. I am not gonna die, but I do not like being toasted all the time. Okay. Quickly explain.
The flame priests have their own grievances. Trouble is, this is a centuries-old disagreement. We can't solve it for them in a day.
Centuries?
Cernium is a holy land for several different faiths, and they've all been fighting over this place for a long time. From what I understand, even after the sun god Mitra's power took over, the war continued as strong as ever. Then one day, the current king, Prince Carlisle's father, decreed that all orders would share the land equally. They've had peace ever since.
So that's what's been going on. Well, I need to meet with the Guardian. Oh, Adia, Carlisle.
You're here just in time for the show. Look.
Oh.
You greyhorn freak!
Hey, break it up or you're both getting exiled!
The knight gives the flame priest a shove.
Threatening exile over a little name-calling?
We have to be strict with them or else we'll lose control of the city. We've got an enemy outside our gate, and more enemies inside, sowing discontent.
Your enemies. Your enemies.
You mean the heretics?
They slip into the city in groups of 2 or 3, disguised as ordinary citizens. Then they stir up trouble between the orders here.
In other words, you're fighting a war on 2 fronts.
Huh? Guardian, you can't do this. Or, Guardian, you can't do this. Move aside. Hey. Move aside, I said. Oh. Guardian, this is quickly becoming a spectacle. High Priests, stand aside. We are carrying out the king's will. You're not going to exile them, are you? It's dangerous outside the city. They can't survive on their own. It's not my place to question what the king has decided. I simply enforce the law.
But you can't. Please, reconsider.
I act in the name of Mitra and the authority of the royal family of Cernium. I trust you understand the consequences of impeding me. Mitra is your god, not ours.
That's right. We shouldn't be subject to the same laws.
Guardian, the mob is growing unruly. Perhaps we should retreat. So be it. Arrest the high priest as well.
Oh, that turned quickly.
Little bit of load lag there.
It seems you have more problems than you originally let on.
For now, yes. But I do think we have a solution at hand.
Oh, do tell.
Come to the palace. There's something I would like to show you two.
Okay. To the palace we go. Uh-oh. Who is this guy? Okay. Right, here. Ooh. What is this place?
Saren will be furious if she learns you brought outsiders here. But if the prince wills it, we will obey.
Now that we're alone, there's a story I think you need to hear.
Won't it cause trouble with your people? Our being here, I mean.
You are here by my invitation. There's nothing to worry about.
Okay, hopefully it doesn't necessarily cause ease in the heart, but we'll kind of go with it for now.
This is Azor, the holy sword of Mitra. They say it can summon a divine light that smites evil.
It's a fine sword, but I don't sense any special power coming from it.
All of our relics lost their light when the Age of the Gods ended. But things are different now. The Transcendents have all but vanished. The walls between Maple World and Grandis are gone. It's only a matter of time before the light of Mitra returns to the sword.
The sword of the Sun God, awakened after all these centuries. It's an inspiring story. It could even bring your people back together.
That's what I'm counting on. This is the sword that will unite Cernium.
But why are you telling us this?
There is a prophecy among the believers. The glory of the heavens will be restored by the grasp of the Chosen One.
The Chosen One, you say?
And they're both staring at me.
You're after a particular type of hero. The type who could defeat a Transcendent, for example?
The thought had crossed my mind.
So, do you sense anything?
Well... Okay, that's not good. The sun's flame will have vengeance. I'm pretty sure Mitra is a goddess. Oh, yep, there we go. I got knocked out. Oh,
Are you all right?
I'm tingling all over. Huh?
I may have been a little enthusiastic in my attempts to wake you up. Did you feel anything when you picked up the sword?
I felt anger. Like something was really, really mad that I was holding the sword.
That's not exactly the response we were hoping for.
It's safe to say the adversary isn't our chosen one. Still, the sword hasn't reacted like that before.
Oh?
You aren't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Saren, you see, we
Leave, now!
I suggest everyone calm down. We don't mean any harm.
This is all just a misunderstanding.
I will not warn you again.
Fine. Let's go.
If you if we get to the part where we get into Saren's backstory, you'll kind of understand probably why she is so protective of it.
We almost lost our lives thanks to your little experiment.
Yeah, he's...
So what now? Will we be ejected from the city for our sacrilege?
No, certainly not. Saren acts tough, but she'll listen to reason.
Will she? I'm not so sure.
My prince, forgive me for interrupting, but you need to see this.
This is the sigil of Ebonstar.
Ebonstar.
Attention, denizens of the Holy Land. We are the Ebonstar. We stand against the tyranny of the gods.
Just, side little note here. I believe Ebonstar is kind of a little bit of a play on words, if not an actual wording. The term ebony usually stands for something that is black in color. So basically, they're calling themselves the Black Stars.
In the era of our ancestors, the gods abandoned this world. We reject the evil carried out in their names. Only in the absence of gods can the people be free. If you value your lives, flee Cernium. We will not rest until the memory of the gods is wiped from this land.
Okay.
Notices just like this have been posted all over the city.
The heretics are acting openly. It won't be long now.
We've taken down all that we can find, but we still don't know who posted them.
I see.
We've also had reports that a cache of black powder was stolen from the Priests of Flame. They claim it's the work of the Priests of Dawn.
My friends, I fear that my duties call me elsewhere. I'll smooth things over with Saren for you, so please, rest easy.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
If you need something to do in the meantime, perhaps you could do some research into the Chosen One.
Won't the Order be upset that you involved outsiders?
If you can find the Chosen One, it won't matter.
And you want us to keep it a secret until then? That will be challenging.
I believe the two of you are more than capable. My librarian can help you. He's very knowledgeable in history and theology. Look for Aaron in the Royal Library.
This librarian is trustworthy?
Yes. Just don't let appearances fool you. He's an incredibly useful individual.
All right, away we go. You have arrived at your destination. Oh, hello, Aaron.
Are you looking for me?
Look out!
That's a high flora.
Is there a problem?
It's fine. This is just a little misunderstanding.
What are you doing? Arrest that man!
Please, calm yourself. Not all high flora are monsters.
You don't expect me to trust you so easily, do you?
Oh. Okay, so for a little background, high flora are like high elves. Kind of like high elves. They see themselves as basically like the next closest things to gods and like lord it over everybody. And I mean everybody. There are those that are called the verdant flora, which are basically seen as the trash of the flora race. So if they are high flora, I think the verdant flora, they have a slightly different ear design. I think that's what differentiates them from verdant and high flora. But this individual here apparently is a high flora, which are basically the enemy of all of Grandis.
So you decide to show your true...
Your wings, they're torn. And we kind of saw that reality when we did the storyline for Kali, when she ripped her sister's wings off.
No matter what I do, they always grow back. I may have been born a high flora, but I hate them just as much as any Nova. I failed to get rid of my wings, but I think my scars drive home my point.
I can't say I'm ready to trust you, but I may have overreacted.
I'm used to it. I'm surprised the prince didn't warn you about me. His idea of a joke, perhaps.
Yes. Just don't let appearances fool you. He's an incredibly useful individual.
So that's what he meant. All right, Aaron, let's see what you got.
I assume you're here about the Chosen One? What's your interest in our prophecies?
We're trying to find out more about the god of this place. He seems like he might be handy in a fight.
You would form an alliance with the divine? I've never heard anyone say such a thing about a god. You must be the adversary I've heard so much about.
That's right.
They say that you plan to fight Jaren Darmor, even if it means plunging all of Grandis into war. I see that your mind is made up. I shouldn't be surprised. You've already vanquished one Transcendent after all. In that case, let us begin. You'll want to start with the ancient writings on the sword.
You do have those writings, don't you?
Of course. Unfortunately, they're in Section 3, and Section 3 is a little haunted at the moment.
Part of the library is haunted? And you didn't do anything about it?
Oh, I tried. Unfortunately, the ghosts didn't care for that. They possessed me. I had spirits leaking out of my nose for ages afterwards. Nobody wanted to come and borrow any books.
Yes, that sounds difficult.
Big green goo-colored, green goo leaking out of your nose. Like giant boogers. Is this where we're supposed to go? I believe so. Okay. Let's go activate the room. That should help us out. Ooh, that helped. Okay. Let's get this and this. Help us along our journey. The little shield helps me out a little bit. It only lasts for a few seconds, but it helps absorb some of the damage that I take. And I can explode it later, which lets me deal some damage. But I mainly use it just as a shield. I'm not sure if it takes all the damage or it just takes a portion of the damage. But it only lasts for a few seconds, so... Cool, we're almost done. Big chunk of XP there. All right, let's go. Let's turn off our powers there for now.
These prophecies all hit the same major points, but the details are impossible to pin down. At least they all agree on one thing. The sword has always been wielded by a Celestial.
What are Celestials anyway?
The Celestials are demigods who joined the sun god Mitra when he descended from the heavens.
Oh, so Mitra is a guy. A god, not a goddess. Okay, my bad. I'm pretty, like, I actually was able to do this storyline once before. They had a preview of it a while ago, which is where I got the Saren, my little android Saren from. Little buddy that follows me around dressed in black with black wings. That's actually called a Sarenroid. And it's just a copy of Saren. For the longest time, I thought Mitra was a goddess, not a god. So, but anyway, doesn't matter.
But they lost their power when the Age of the Gods ended, and they've been trapped here ever since. So they settled in a place they called High Mountain and founded the Order.
I hear that High Mountain fell some time ago. What happened to the Celestials after that?
They spread out and went into hiding. Aside from Seren, they're rarely seen these days.
Okay, so there
This
are
is
more.
a lot to process. The Holy Sword did react to the adversary. Maybe we should start there after all.
It was extremely hostile.
To be fair, you do have a history of killing godlike creatures.
Fair.
I'm not sure that's it. I understand that the adversary carries the power of the Seal Stone, no? The Seal Stone's power is the same power that sealed the gods away in the first place.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that would... If a god sends that kind of power and is very angry at that power to begin with, I could understand why they'd be very angry.
What?
The Seal Stone was meant for the ancient gods?
So the adversary possesses the same power that sealed away Mitra. If this got out, the partnership between the Alliance and Cernium would be over. Aaron, can you keep this revelation to yourself for now?
Of course. I won't tell a soul.
And we must be particularly cautious around Seren. If she catches even a whisper of this, we'll face far worse than exile.
Do you think she'd go that far?
Aaron, are you here?
Speak of, oh boy.
Speak of the Celestial.
There we go. Uh-oh.
I'm here about my earlier request. I owe you an apology for earlier.
Hi.
Oh, that? It's nothing. Nothing at all.
We'll just excuse ourselves. No, you two should hear this as well. Oh? The prince claims you are going to find the Chosen One. He asked for our help, yes. Are outsiders allowed to interfere? The Order has searched for the Chosen One to wield the Holy Sword Azor for too long without success. If it means finding them, we are grateful for any help. Clearly, we need a fresh perspective. Could I trouble you, the two of you, for some assistance? Then we will help. Do you have any useful information? Actually, yes. I recently learned High Mountain continued hand-picking the Chosen One long after the sword lost its light in the ancient war. I came here looking for any information about it. I happen to have found the perfect book. The Order carefully selected every recipient of the Holy Sword. Each was a paragon of the Holy Knights devoted to the faith. When the gods return, they will recover the sword's light. The Order gives this emblem to the Chosen One? This one isn't as ornate. That emblem is for a Templar of Mitra. I have the same one.
They're similar, but not identical.
There must be other survivors from High Mountain. I'm certain one of them has the emblem. You must agree.
It's going to be difficult to find a specific person in this chaos, especially if they don't want to be found.
You are right, of course. But I must believe that the Chosen One will not stray far from the sword.
How optimistic of you.
That's faith.
Ooh, do I detect a slight edge in words?
And what you call faith, I call wishful thinking.
You are the prince's guest, but this is the Holy Land. Mind your tongue.
Edia? Calm down. Okay, why don't we move on?
One more thing. I had a thought about you.
Go ahead.
You're celestial. You're dedicated to the faith, and nobody is closer to the sword than you are.
I see where you're going, but that's a dead end. I don't have the emblem.
All that should really matter is whether or not you have Mitra's blessing.
You don't understand. I'm not worthy. I can't even spread my wings.
And?
All those years ago, when I brought the sword to Cernium, I was injured. You have wings yourself. How would you feel if you couldn't? It's late. I should be going.
A celestial who can't spread her wings.
Man, if she can't, like, open her wings, that means she probably got seriously injured. Like, the muscles in her wings probably got seriously injured to the point to where they're now too short to do anything. Like, the muscles that would, like, make her wings fold, they're probably now to the point where they're too short to unfurl, like, relax enough to allow her to unfurl her wings. Oh, gotta feed the pets. Okay. Tatsu, why don't you head back? I'm going to do some more research. Should I head to the square for now? Yep. Let's go. Would you like a summary of the story? If you click yes, let's go. No, we don't want a summary. Oh, hello. What a powerfully suspicious-looking person. It's like he's asking to be followed. Guess I'll see where he's headed. The Graveyard of Swords. Where did he go? He definitely came this way.
What are you doing here?
I was following someone suspicious.
I know the person you're referring to.
You do? Who is it?
I've never actually met them. I just know I'm not the only one who comes here.
Uh-huh. Who is this memorial for?
My fellow soldiers. They were slain in battle defending the Holy Sword.
That explains all the old swords. There are a lot of them.
I was the only survivor to reach the Holy Land.
Oh. Long ago, near High Mountain. The assault failed. It seems our pursuers anticipated our attacks. In the end, all we could do was slow them down. What about our forces? We didn't take too many casualties, but our forces were scattered. Even so, everyone knows to regroup at the appointed location. I suspect many will return by daylight. Everyone on your feet. Let's get moving. What? Sir? Shouldn't we wait for the rest of the unit? I guess well, maybe it's a guy. Saren, destroy the bridge. That should delay any pursuit for some time. You can't be... What are you saying? The rest of our company will be trapped behind enemy lines. It matters not. Saren, I thought I gave you an order. Get moving. But... Do I have nothing but cowards under my command? Then stand aside. I'll do it myself. Chief, stop! What is the meaning of this? Please, step away from the bridge, sir. I can't. I won't let you abandon our comrades. I'm the one in charge here. Remember your place. This operation was doomed to fail from the start. But even knowing that, our people rushed into certain death without even a word of protest, because they understood the importance of protecting the Holy Sword. I won't let you sacrifice their lives. You don't get it, do you? This is their purpose, to sacrifice gladly for the Holy Sword, to rush headlong into battle, even knowing their defeat is all that awaits. To die was their mission. What do you say? We were already outnumbered. Why do you think I chose to divide our forces? This whole time, we were just supposed to be the bait? You traitor! Wait just a second. First you disobey orders, now you engage in outright mutiny? Do you even realize who you're pointing your sword at? Yes, a religious zealot. If someone like you is truly the chosen one, then Mitra is not worthy to be my god. Blasphemy! Both of you stop this before you reveal our position to the enemy! Silence! If you interfere, I'll cut you down too! Stop! If you keep this up, the Apostle of Lightning will find... Fools! We've been discovered! Saren, get down! What's going on? How long was I out? Wait, who ended up winning? The bridge. It's been destroyed. Then by now our allies are... Mitra... Present day at the Graveyard of Swords. So that's what's been going on.
I am blessed to have completed my mission. I hear that the Alliance doesn't follow any single order. How did you feel when your brothers and sisters at arms fell in battle?
I felt lost.
I understand.
Sadness.
Tell Adia that she was right.
Huh?
It will be too hard to find another Celestial. We should think of another way forward.
Huh? A white feather just floated down from above.
What's this feather?
It must be from another Celestial. What if he's... What? Oh, I can't remember if this was the case or not. What if that's
Free me from doubt, and give me the strength to resist temptation. I pledge myself as your eternal temple knight. May the light of your blessing shine upon me.
I wonder if that suspicious guy is the guy who originally stopped that commander from cutting the bridge.
Are you sure it isn't Saren's feather?
You don't think it's the Chosen Ones, do you?
How could a Celestial make it into the city without being noticed?
Probably the same way Ebonstar has been slipping past us.
I don't like this. Saren should be the Chosen One, not this stranger.
Why do you say that?
Yes, India. I would much like to know. What did Saren say her plan was? She's certain the Celestial who has the emblem is hiding in Cernium, and she's determined to find them. What about you? I'll be busy as well. Let me guess. The heretics? Yes. Someone stole holy water from the Dawn Priest yesterday. I suspect Ebonstar is behind it. Holy water? What do they want with that? Well, used on its own, it's a very effective medicine. But when it's mixed with black powder, what happens? Let's just say it puts even the best flame priest's pyrotechnics to shame. Uh-oh. Yes, Adia. Adia, would you help me track down the Ebonstar operatives today? And Tatsu, would you help guard Saren? I can do that. Yes, we'd be happy to help. Let's hope this works out in our favor. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. Let's go. Hold on, I need some water. All right, let's go. Okay, we're going this way. Ah. The pyrotechnics guy.
Guardian Saren. You arrested our high priest and now you want my help? There's no way I'd tell you about any other Celestial, even if I did know something. The audacity!
Alright. Let's try the Dawn Priests. I won't tell you anything until you bring back the High Priest. You did a terrible thing arresting him like that. Looks like Saren didn't win any friends with the last incident.
Your necklace is really pretty. You know, I saw one like it earlier.
Oh? Where?
I found it on the ground. Somebody lost it.
I gave it to a nice man who said it was his.
Tell me about this man.
He was a nice man. He gave me candy.
Well, of course, he's a nice guy if he gives you candy.
Really good candy. Really, really good candy.
I understand. Get the child some candy.
I'll go get some.
Hello there, youngster. Would you like some candy? I bought far too much for my grandkid.
Thank you.
Joy, it's time to go.
Okay, but that lady.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk to people like her. Now hurry, we need to go home. Wait.
What happened to the kid?
My mother didn't want anything to do with me.
Oh. There's nowhere else to check. That's enough for today. What a waste of time. But... let's check the memorial site. Oh, I forgot about that. It's worth checking the memorial. Let's go! Oop. No, I don't want it shortened. I want story! Meanwhile, at the Ebonstar hideout. There's no one here. Were they warned we were coming? Our contact said the Ebonstar hideout would be here. They must have left some kind of trail. Let's have a look around. There's black powder scattered on the floor. They must have simply changed locations. I'm sure they were here. Look at the scorch marks. They were clearly experimenting with the new compound. Take a look at this. We are pleased to hear you have succeeded in placing explosives at both temples. Let their explosions serve as a signal to act, and at the appointed hour, the Flora army will deal Cernium's death blow. This is a communique from the Flora army. They're using the Ebonstar to blow up both temples and incite a war between the two sects. We don't have much time to stop them. Hurry! Wait, what's this? Another feather? But what celestial would... No, it couldn't be. Huh? Yeah, this guy. Okay.
Roland!
Now this is a nice grave. I like it.
Is this the guy you told me about? The assault failed. The whole time, we were just supposed to be bait? Yep, that's what I thought. You traitor! Saren, get down!
I thought you were dead.
Me? Dead? No, never. I ran away.
Where have you been all this time?
Here and there. I didn't have anywhere to go. That's what happens when everyone you know and love gets slaughtered. But then I heard about you, the great Saren, defender of the Holy Sword. That sword, you ever look real close at it? You know, meditate on its inscription? In the old tongue, Alvatians say, Inwe Ante. My old tongue is rusty, but I think it means salvation is in Cernium. So, Saren, have you found your salvation?
No, for those of you who may be on the younger side of the crowd, and those who know probably knows what it said, but for those who are younger crowd, that's called Pig Latin. There is a way to probably look it up on the internet, probably how to figure out how to do it, but essentially what that said is salvation in hand. Not in Cernium, in hand.
Don't lie to me. You know you're a terrible liar.
Something's not right. Sarah, look out!
Roland!
Holy swords, gods. Aren't you sick of them yet?
Explain yourself!
No, you explain! Why did so many people have to lose their lives over a useless hunk of metal? It's all meaningless, Saren. I'm going to show them
that it's all meaningless. We have to free ourselves from the gods. Otherwise, this will happen over and over and over again.
That's my girl.
Should have brought more fodder.
Oh, dang.
Roland, surrender! There's nowhere for you to run. Your plans are ruined.
Ruined, you say? Oh, my dear heart. You're already too late.
Oh. Boom it is. Was that an explosion?
No, the temples.
The Orders will blame each other for this attack. They'll gladly tear each other apart, and I won't have to do a thing. Unless, of course, you send your knights to intervene. But then who will protect your city when the Flora attack?
Don't let him taunt you. Arrest him!
Oh,
You don't have to fight anymore, Seren. The Holy City is finished. You can still escape all this. You don't want to be here when he gets here. Jaren Darmor is sending his first apostle. The one who was at High Mountain.
Hey, don't let him get away! Wait!
Stop! You must not kill him!
Have you lost your mind? No. No, please don't tell me.
The enemy's escaping! There was no time for this! Heretics are breaching the city!
No.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Not good. So good. Not good. Carlisle, you're all right. So close, but I failed to stop the explosions. Sir, Flora soldiers are climbing over the eastern wall! We'll defend the ramparts. You need to rally your troops. I see. Adversary, go with Seren. There's no end to these guys! We stick together. Oof. Roland must be stopped. Alright, let's go. Full power! Oops. Here. Oh. Still gonna have to brute force my way through this one. Hey, Random, welcome. I hope you were at least mildly entertained. Well, we basically have a city under attack. So, be sure and watch this from the beginning so you get the whole story. We are in a new world. This is the continuation from yesterday's stream, because I was just too tired and I had to get up early. So I'm going to finish it here. So, be sure and check it out from the beginning so you can get the whole story. Okay. Oh yeah, and we're defending a city from what happened to be a inside attack, essentially. You did well on the ramparts. Now get yourself ready. Now get yourself to the eastern city gate. There we go. That's what it's supposed to say. I'll man the decks here. You get down there and give them what for. Eastern city gate? Yes! Okay. Gotta go to the other side of the city. Ooh. Oh dear. That's a lot of boom.
Just add fire.
Roland!
By the way, these two have very bad history.
Open your eyes. This is madness.
You still believe in your stupid sun god after everything you went through? Can you still see it when you close your eyes? The bolts of lightning from the sky, high mountain and its people in flames? I still see it. Surely you see it too. The sun didn't dare show its face that day, did it?
Enough! It's not too late. You can still stop this.
You haven't changed a bit. When I heard you became the Guardian, I was worried you'd turn into just another power-hungry priest. But you're still the same old Seren, as naive as ever. Me, on the other hand, oh, I've changed.
Oh, that's not good. Explosive arrows directly to the face. That's not good.
The sun is no god! It's not worth dying for.
Oh no. I don't think so. Finish them. All right. Full power. Here we go again. Yay! I may not have the full power to break through your shields, but I still have brute force. All right, let's go full blast. Oh, by the way, I also happen to steal Commander Will's power. Yeah! Hold still. Will I turn you to mush? Summary of the story? No, no summary. We're here for story. All story.
You're the one who killed that godling. Well played, adversary.
You've lost. Turn yourself in and we can talk this over.
Come now. I wouldn't be a very good chosen one if I gave up so easily.
I will cut you down if I have to! Roland!
Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, no. He's right on top of the blast powder. That's not good.
See you around, Seren.
No!
Chicky, are you okay? I must have passed out.
Well, anybody would pass out when you
What
get...
happened? That accursed mutineer blew the ramparts right out from under you. At least we took out the enemy.
Nah, mate, they were just the first wave.
What?
Oh no.
No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Graveyard. What's that on the ground? An emblem? Roland had an Ebonstar emblem on him. No. Flora soldiers have breached the city gate. The enemy soldiers just keep pouring through.
Roland.
Saren! Saren!
I held on to this belief for so long. So very long. That if anyone was to restore the Holy Sword, it would be Roland. When I found out he was alive, I was sure he'd come to fulfill the prophecy.
This is no time to wallow! Enemies are flooding into the city!
We lost. The gate has fallen. There's no holding the city.
In that case, you must go to the palace. Take the Holy Sword and run! We'll hold them off. I know it's impossible odds, but, well, impossible is our specialty.
Yeah, we did take down the Black Mage.
Alliance! Who's still standing?
I survived the Black Mage. It'll take more than this sorry lot to put me down.
I like your fire, Hawkeye.
We're okay. We got the adversary on our side.
I'm sure we'll find a way out of this one. That's right. We're not alone in this.
Saren, it seems that the prophecy isn't ready to come true just yet. Maybe it'll come true tomorrow, or next year, or long after we're dead. But don't you think we owe it to the future to keep on fighting?
Come on. There we go. That's my girl.
Knights, in formation!
That voice. The Guardian's still alive!
Swords at the ready! With me! Charge!
Charge! All right. Full power one more time. What's up, Saren?
Against all odds, the city is
Okay,
still standing.
so we had like a gigantic battle and we managed to push them all back. Good.
It seems we were able to set aside our differences. For a little while, at least.
I'm grateful the different orders were able to work together. We couldn't have done it without their help.
Yes, about that. Weren't they supposed to be in exile?
They were all pardoned. At Saren's insistence, in fact.
You're kidding.
My hand to Mitra. She put herself between the heathens and her own order. She even kneeled before them. What was it she said? Oh, yes.
I ask you this not on behalf of the gods, but on behalf of the people of this city. Do not throw away your lives out of spite.
But she's a knight of Mitra. Isn't she worried she'll lose the trust of her order?
Let me tell you a story about that. When Saren first arrived in the city, she didn't just bring the Holy Sword. She carried the swords of all of her fallen comrades, from halfway around the world.
Oh, wow.
Every single one of her men would risk his life to follow her, even if she kneels before a heretic or two.
We'll let that one slide.
You know I don't put much stock in prophecies. But if Mitra has any sense at all, then there is no doubt in my mind that Saren is the Chosen One.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
We blew their gate to splinters, but they still fight. Stubborn fools. I guess that's why I have you.
Oh, hello. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, dear, dear. That's not good. Okay, so we still got some time. Let's continue on. I think we're about 3/4 of the way through the Cernium storyline, so let's keep going. Though things looked dire for a while, we were able to drive the Flora army out of Cernium. It's much too early to relax. We don't know how long it will take to repair the city gate, or who knows how long it will take to repair the city gate.
Yes, you're right. But loosen up a little. This is a victory worth celebrating. I owe the Maple Alliance a debt of gratitude.
The battle ahead will be a long one. Are you optimistic?
It almost sounds like you feel the odds with us, Adia. If you thought Cernium was doomed to fall, you'd have already run off to Maple World to work up a contingency plan.
If you asked me a few days ago, that's exactly what I'd be thinking about. Now,
I want an inventory of all the city's armories. If you find any dull blades or broken armor,
see that they're mended. Ensure that the cannons are loaded and ready as well.
understood.
Seems like things are well in hand.
Perhaps. But I'd feel much better if the Chosen One would hurry up and reveal themselves.
Something tells me they're closer than you think.
In any case, please extend my heartfelt thanks to the Alliance for all they've done for Cernium. As for you, Tatsu, this is a small gift of all your deeds in Cernium.
Waiting for the sword's owner.
Sweet!
Okay, so it appears... Okay. So let me check what's going on here. Here we go. According to Carlyle, sacred power is a unique force tied to the ancient gods. It alone is capable of counteracting the strange, debilitating energy that's settled over the land. To harness it, you'll need to equip a special seal called a sacred symbol. Only then can one manifest the true power in its place. To that end, I would like to have this sacred symbol acquired.
Nice! Got my first one!
However, you need to enhance the sacred symbol many times over to unlock its true power. I would advise you to speak with the priests who study this land to learn more. As a key military asset of the Alliance, it is important that you be able to summon the full extent of your power.
Alright!
So, what'll this do?
Oh, wow! It'll give me a 500-point strength boost?
Wow, just for equipping it. Okay, so there's 3 of them. Sweet. And just today, I happened to get a 100 sacred symbol selector coupon, which I only have the one, so let's select as many as we can and level this bad boy up if we can. Sweet. Okay. How much does it cost? 36. Okay, we're still okay on money at least to do that. So okay, yes, sweet. Okay, we still got a little bit left. Okay, how many do we need? We need 8. It looks like. Yeah, we need 8 of them. So we're not going to be able to level up twice, but that's better than where we were in the better than where we were to begin with. Which means we've now leveled it up once. So, cool. Now, I need to double check something in the... Okay, so, cool. Now. We need 30? Really? So we need to level it up one more time.
Damn, nabbit.
Before we can, like, actually just do straight up damage. Okay, so it appears, as of right now... Oh, we got more Cernium. We still got time. Okay. Need it in Cernium immediately. Okay, what's wrong? This is urgent. I'll explain everything when you get here. Can I count on you? Okay, so let's go. We got more Cernium to do. Summary of the story? No, we are here for story.
Heed these words, my knight. You shall become the blade of dawn that vanquishes the darkness, the shield of day's light that protects the righteous, and the brilliance of the sunset that burns away evil.
Okay. Ah. Saren's
Rise.
commander.
From this day forth, you are a sword of Mitra.
This was her, knighthood.
Your heart will know no doubt. Night's end is finally approaching. The sun shall set the eastern sky ablaze and be born anew.
Set the eastern sky ablaze. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Oh, dear. Last time that happened was at Pine Mountain. That would mean the Apostle of Lightning. No! What's wrong? What are you yelling about? Nothing. I can't lose Cernium. That's all. Nothing, huh? I doubt that. We've been fighting for days. It must be taking a toll on you. Oh, wow, yeah, the fight is still going on. It's been, I guess, a few days, and the fight is still just, they're pummeling Cernium's walls, and all of its citizens are just slowly deteriorating. It's taking a toll on all of us. No, I'm fine. Well, if you're sure. I'm sure.
Look, the enemy's retreating.
No. They're retreating? No, I think this is just the calm before the tsunami. It's true! We finally won! That's a relief.
We were amazing as usual. You got that right. We took a lot of damage, but we defended ourselves admirably.
That's very true. It's because of all of you that we survived this. On behalf of Cernium, I thank the Adversary and the Maple Alliance for all you've done. Hooray for Guardian Saren! 3 cheers for the Maple Alliance! Thank you, Adversary.
Oh dear. That's not good. That's very bad. Very, very bad.
Why are you retreating? You have them backed into a corner. If we could break through them, we would have already. But our buddy's still in there. It's hardly called the adversary. I'd hardly call the adversary a buddy. Exactly. And if they really did destroy a transcendent, we wouldn't be doing ourselves any favors by sending in more troops.
The adversary didn't defeat the Black Mage with physical strength. It was determination. They were willing to sacrifice anything to save their world.
I don't care how they won. All I care about right now is that the adversary is a threat to us. Unless you think you could take him on yourself.
That's not what I meant.
Uh-huh. Disagree all you want, but I'm not going to provoke the adversary. We need to focus on what Darmor wants right now. Where did he go, and what is he up to? The coward incited a war and then left me here to do the dirty work.
Watch your mouth. It's one thing to mention his name so casually, but to call him a coward again, and you may live to regret it.
Whatever. I'm gonna get some grub.
Well, Cernium's still looking nice and fancy fine. So how's everybody doing in the chat? I see we got a couple viewers. How's everybody doing? You look well rested. Most of your wounds have healed.
They have, yeah. I feel a lot better.
Where are the others? Hawkeye and Checky are defending the ramparts. Carlisle and Saren are patrolling the city.
What can I do?
Well, they're dangerously short on medical supplies here. And I hear the Dawn Priests need an escort so they can harvest more ingredients outside the city. Why don't you go with them? Oh, and one more thing. There's something Aaron would like your help with.
What is it?
There are some library books that are extremely overdue. I sent out a reminder to little avail. I was hoping our mutual friend would go in my place and collect the books.
That's what he said. The library is filled to the brim with endless stacks of books. You'd think a few missing books would go unnoticed. I guess they're pretty important.
I guess I should speak with the people and check out those books.
All right, away we go. Let's feed the pets.
Okay. Ooh, Court Knight. Hello. Oh, hello, adversary. I'm glad you're here. We've had some trouble.
Tell me about it.
We haven't been able to harvest ingredients for medicines. Ebonstar soldiers keep attacking us, but we don't have enough men to fight them off. Can you help?
Yep, sure can.
All right. Full drive!
Okay, we're still not quite strong enough to actually overcome our foes just yet. But we shall do what we can. Okay. Why are my potions not working? Oh, that's because I have it on the wrong... Woo! Almost died. I thought I switched back there for a minute. Okay, so we're just gonna brute force it. And we still don't have enough power. We're 10 sacred powers short. We just need light. 2 more. Or 4 more, really. 4 more of those symbols, we'll be able to level up our sacred symbol and then be able to unleash our full can of butt whoop upon these guys. Come on. 70% boost, that's nice. Let's see, what kind of... That's the recovery one. That'll come in handy. No. I guess not, because we're not going to be able to activate it. At least not yet. Took down 8 of them. That's cool. There we go. Now we got the rune active. Get it? Yes, we got it. Okay, away we go. The Dawn Priest. No, thank you.
Thank you, adversary. This medicine will work wonders with our wounded soldiers.
They're gonna help. Since we're on the subject, I noticed Saren's wings are... Well, do you think this kind of medicine could heal her?
Not only, no.
Oops. Okay, we're still okay.
There's no salve I know of that could heal an injury like that. Physically, she's fine. She recovered quickly. But the psychological damage...
Oh, so it's more so her own mind is not letting her do it.
How could psychological damage affect your wounds? You have to understand, the day that injury happened was the same day she watched every one of her people die. Nobody can survive something like that and not be scarred by it. So your wings might work after all.
Ah, leave me alone! You guys are such a pest! Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set a sword right here. There we go.
That's enough for the day. Thank you. An overdue library book. Ah, yes. Here. Please deliver this to Ed.
This book is titled How the Ancients Measured Time.
Should I read it?
In ancient times, the principal form of timekeeping involved measuring the precise position of the sun. And there it gets kind of technical and boring. Hey, this book looks a little scuffed up.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid the book was probably used to balance an uneven chair. Focusing one's mind for meditation is the utmost importance for priests like us. A squeaky chair is the ancient enemy of tranquility.
Ah, come on, stupid bird. I mean, I get it, why that thing is there, but... Okay, yes, let's go. Let's up at the castle. Why don't you head to the western city ramparts? That... I guess I should have just waited just a little bit longer, but... That bird hurts, and it also blocks off you using potions to heal yourself, which is bad, especially in an area where you can't do your full damage.
Hawkeye, what's up?
Perfect timing. We know the hands on deck. The soldiers' weapons need repairs, but they're short on iron. We're scavenging whatever scrap we can from the bow. But the monster gulls want them for themselves. In all my years at sea, I've never met meaner seagulls. In any case, these guys are keeping me busy. You think you could do something for me?
What is it?
Now, just tell the Guardian we have these for her. She'll be at the town's forge. Oi! Word is Aaron sent you to fetch out some overdue books. Take this. One of the soldiers here checked it out and then plumb forgot about it.
This book is titled Mitra's Enigma. The sun god Mitra has many facets. Though tranquil and quiet in demeanor, Mitra is righteous and benevolent. But in the face of injustice, Mitra's wrath is unparalleled.
I heard them say the book worked like a charm to treat his insomnia.
Okay. So they're not really using the books for books. Right? Oh, Saren.
Oh, adversary. I didn't realize you were here.
Hello, Saren. Hawkeye sent me. He said they've got some iron ready for you.
Thank you.
A quick glance at Saren Wings reveals nothing. Was there something else? Oh, no. Just thought I'd see if there's anything else I can help with.
Thanks for asking, but we're nearly done here.
I'll just see if Adia needs anything then.
Oh, are you heading to by the library? In that case, would you take this?
What is it?
One of the soldiers seemed to have forgotten his library book. I'm sure Aaron would like to see it returned to his collection. Please convey my apologies on their behalf.
The book is titled The History of the Order. Nor could the Order of the Sun God escape the unscathed, turbulent days that followed the end of the Age of the Gods. Over the centuries, the Order underwent many divisions and reformations. It is unknown the extent to which the current Order resembles that of its ancient origins, but one thing is certain. The allure of a return to Mitra's radiant embrace remains as enduring as the rising sun itself. Wow, the Order sounds really old.
Oh, please deliver this as well.
Yes, she is. Like, she... When I was able to do the preview for this, like, this happened, I think, probably 3 or 4 years ago. Maybe not even that long. But anyways, it happened a while ago. Yeah, it was immediate. I was like, Saren, yep, it's either between, like I said, I think I mentioned this before, it's either between Battle Empress Cygnus or Saren is, like, my waifu. So, keep that in mind, I guess, ladies and gents.
Oh, and please deliver this as well.
What is this?
Holy water. The prince has requested this to be delivered to the library.
Holy water?
Yes, it seems there's something wrong with Adia. You will understand once you see for yourself. I'll let the prince know.
Alright. Hopefully Adia's not doing too badly. That's... Especially to need holy water? Whew. Look to be doing okay. Never mind. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Thanks for the help.
What were you doing back there?
Oh, you know, communing with the dust bunnies.
Adia! What in the world is going on?
Ah, here's Tatsumari with the holy water. Give that to Adia, won't you?
She got, oh, much better. What happened? There were a few documents I needed to read, but they're stored in the area Aaron said was haunted. He told me to be careful how I fend off the ghosts.
One spark, and the whole library could burn down around us. There are priceless ancient writings and artifacts back there. Please be extremely cautious.
I went back there thinking I could handle it without my magic, but ghost possession is an entirely different beast. Okay. That's obvious.
At least you're all right now. I hope you can forgive Aaron for being a little overprotective. This library is very special to him. When he first set foot here, the place was all but abandoned. He made it what it is today.
It was abandoned?
Yes, it was practically falling apart. But at the time, no one here could read the ancient language, so we didn't know we had a treasure trove right under our noses.
Ah.
Well, that, and we were too busy keeping peace between the orders here. Anyway, I don't know how, but Aaron found out about this place. We nearly had mass panic in the city when a high floor showed up, but fortunately there were no major incidents. Once he explained who he was and why he was here, I appointed Aaron as a librarian and let him research to his heart's content on the condition that he clean up and organize the place.
I see.
I had no idea he would manage it so quickly. In just a few years, he cataloged tens of thousands of books.
Wow.
Yes, it's quite impressive. Now, I heard you two were gathering information about Saren. What did you learn?
Carlyle and Adia, listen calmly as you explain what the Dawn Priest told you. I don't remember what he told us. If Saren could get... Oh, with her wings. Okay. That's what he was talking about. If Saren could get past the mental trauma, she might be able to use her wings after all. What do you know of this, Carlyle?
Only what I could glean from her reports. Some part of her decided long ago that she'd never spread her wings again. It's as though she lost her faith in herself. No one truly blames her.
Yeah, that probably happened too.
But after what happened to High Mountain, its residents and her comrades, well, they say she was never the same again. It was her duty to protect them, but she failed. In a single day, she lost everything that was precious to her.
How sad. I suppose that makes sense. And seeing what Roland became must have been devastating. You spoke with her, didn't you? How did she look? It's hard to say. She's so stoic. Meanwhile, in the city square...
Next, one comically large, extra rusty sword. Must have belonged to one of their leaders. Roland, maybe?
Melt it down?
Yeah, it's not doing anyone any good the way it is.
He's right. Please continue. All right, then. There goes the last one of her, at least what she knows is her last tie to her past. Roland!
See you around, Saren.
And that's when he dropped the torch and he went boom. Done. What do you want to do with the molten metal? Use it for armor. I trust you can handle the rest of these. Maybe she just wanted some closure. I suppose emotional trauma is to be expected. But that's not something that can be healed overnight. We'd be optimistic in thinking she could come back from something like that at all. And even if she regains use of her wings, there's no guarantee she can become the chosen one. Oh, there's Aaron. I must be going, but why don't you discuss this with him? All right, so as much as I'd like to continue, it appears that this is going to be like the second half, and it's... Oh, cool! Very cool, random. I hope to give you much more inspiration from here out. But I think I am going to end it here for tonight. I think I'll see if I can do more tomorrow night. For those, my international audience, tomorrow is going to be a Thanksgiving dinner from me and myself and my family. Thursday is like the official holiday Thanksgiving, but tomorrow we're having a meal together as a family because, a couple people are going their separate ways. Tomorrow night, depending on how things go, around the same time, maybe 7 o'clock, 7:30, thereabouts, I should be able to pick up part 3 of the Cernium storyline, which is a lot longer than I remember it being. Of course, I also did a preview version, so that might have been part of it. It was all just one giant chunk. So I'll see if I can do another one tomorrow night, part 3. So be sure and come around if you want to check that out. If you so desire and want to not miss a thing, be sure and hit the subscribe button down below to become a coin in the vault. And if you liked what you saw here, be sure and give it a thumbs up and put a heart in the comments down below. And we shall continue this hopefully tomorrow. So, yeah.
Thanks everyone for coming. I hope you were at least mildly entertained by what you saw, and I hope that you'll be back next week to do it again. If you want to be notified when I go live, be sure and become a coin in the vault by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell. Be sure and have a look around the channel and check out Maplestory the Novel, Sacred Tears, Sly Cooper, Rise of Vexen, or Arcane, all of which are fully voice acted with sound effects and music. Don't forget to comment and tell the voice actors just how good they did, because without them, it wouldn't be as awesome. I hope to see you guys next time, so until then, my friends.